So this is a steep little trail up to the top of the Speleothem here in Stevens Creek Canyon. Going up was pretty hard, and I was thinking coming down would be just a nightmare. But I've been using a new pair of shoes on my bike, and these have the 510 soles, and wow, they were not too bad coming down. The only problem was when you get into this loose dirt and leaves. I mean, nothing's going to get a grip in there, so I just kind of slid down that last part. But any place there was any solid dirt or rock, the shoes just gripped all the way down there. So let me see if I can get these here. Yeah, so these are the Adidas Trail Cross CL Pro shoes. Like I said, they've got the 510 rubber sole, which a lot of the mountain bike shoes have, but they're set up for SPD cleats as well. And then the other thing they have is this neoprene cuff around the ankle, and that really keeps like rocks and sticks out of your shoes when you're doing this kind of hiking, which I do a lot. Let me finish up this review back home. I'll compare these shoes to my old Pearl Izumi shoes. Okay, we came about a quarter mile up from the actual Speleothem in Stevens Creek Canyon. And yeah, like I mentioned, there's a geocache right around here. I had seen it on the geocaching app. I'd read the description, said ride up about 8/10 of a mile, and there'll be a little parking area and a bridge on your right, and this is it. That was back when I was just kind of figuring out how to geocache on a bike. So for some things I would load them on my bike computer, other things I would load in the phone. So yeah, I had no signal here, so I couldn't search for the geocache. I think I had bookmarked it in the morning, but then I forgot to download it to my phone, so it couldn't find the cache. Like I said, I looked on the bike GPS, there was nothing there. And then I thought, well, it said something about a guardrail, and there's not much guardrail here. And you know, in less time than I fooled around with the bike GPS and the phone, I found the cache, signed the log. I couldn't log the entry here because I had no signal, so I had to wait till I got home. But that's one geocache. This story is a tale of two geocaches. So this was one. I had no idea where it was, but I just followed the description and found it without a GPS, no problem. So the next geocache, I think it was actually the second one I tried to find up here. There's one, the first one I found is just up here around the corner at Redwood Gulch Road. That one I had a faint signal, so I could get the data on my phone at the time. But the next one I read about and was up here past the gate at the end of the road. When I read the description, I knew exactly where it was. And I went up there first with my bike GPS, and then with my old phone that had just the plain GPS receiver, and then my new phone which has the GLONASS and all the extra Galileo, and you know, it's got like 3 different receivers. None of them could find it. So let me go up and show you that one. That's the second geocache that's part of this story.